Uh-oh. His opponent may have scratched on the lag. You don't ever see, but again, he gets into him, so I don't know if you'll see any player move the 9 more during the tournament than it. And then he just brings that intensity to the table that I think probably is into Florida, which I think these are the same tables from Florida. I felt like the bed maybe a hair slower to start. We'll see. Your thoughts on this, Carl? These players love to play, and they're not going to miss great events, especially.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, obviously it's been a long few weeks for us as well. I feel like they're just not firing on all cylinders now. I don't know. Do you think they can just show up here to the US Open and switch form through?
Well, probably a few really consciously just kind of let the game come to them. They're so sharp between the ears. Events this year, he's a very sought-after guy, and you know, does a lot of things with appearances and whatnot. And he's in that part.
Yeah, he's gone for it. He's missed it, but there's always this backdoor safety. That's the idea.
And your mindset, I think, as well. I think it can carry over.
I bumped into Glen yesterday, Jeremy, in the whole "let's hope Shane's not a pest" today.
Yeah, the match yesterday for today's match, but why not? I mean, that's why they come.
Can you imagine, though, Jeremy? You just get thrown out there. It's actually pretty wild when you sit back and think about it.
Yeah, and it's a unique situation here at the U.S. entries, and you know, the rest go off rankings and wild cards and whatnot.
Tell you though, this has been playing.
You know, it takes something special to beat him. It's just.
Well, SVB, we're only a couple of racks in, but boy, he's looking. Oh, what a champion Aloysius Yap is. Jeremy, he's playing with the carbon shaft. I can't recall if he's been doing that in the previous.
The response to the equipment, you know, they're much more.
Yeah, well, Shane Van Boening been used
6-inch extension, so yeah, somewhere around 64. He took a little time away from it this year.
Good thing with Shane Van Boening as well, Jeremy. Sort of, I'm going to stride around and own the arena. So
U.S. Open's Earl Strickland. They process the table quickly, know when to take extra time and hear the cue a little bit, especially as a big favorite. But Shane, he's
there for both of them. Chesapeake, Virginia.
Yeah, it was a great venue. Always tables played tough. Now, one thing Shane will mess around.
Moment for you. Yeah, when you think, well, I'll tell you what, that's a beautiful somebody, and it's not that difficult to understand, is it?
No, in that game, and there's a few little things that come up as they arrive. We'll explain a little bit more. But yeah, that's the 4-inch pockets right there, and these are not.
He's had a few shots on the table, though, hasn't he? That's why he's paid his end. He doesn't look like he's enjoying it, but there will be a piece for him where, you know,
He seemed pretty good, not knowing Glen, of course, but.
Well.
Yeah, honestly, couldn't really sleep late.
Well, Glen Davis, indeed. Well, back to the action. SVB has broke off. He's scratched.
And that 5-ball was tough. Commentators curse a little. In the cue ball, maybe bank the 3 one rail towards the purple like that, and just leave distance. Can't always get the hook or the hide. You might. Pretty sweet stroke there. That one will calm you down a bit. Good to see as many former champions out.
So a few tables, and we've got a good view. On table 3, well, he was 2-0 up. It's now 2-1. Tommy Kennedy is off and running.
And you'd be amazed how, you know, some of the open entry kind of players US Open, Carl, 1995. I went to go watch it. They end up having.
See him struggle a little bit more, but he's very, very dangerous. So we've got to keep an eye on Melly throughout this tournament.
Now this match here, the opening match, won't bother him too much, but when he gets up against those better players, now Shane working the cue ball back up table. He's got the shot on the 3. It's even hit the 9 here. Oh no. Snookered on the purple 5.
Oh, I can assure you, if you're tuning in, this will.
That's all right. I'm heading back to Denton, y'all. I can tell. I just live 30 minutes away. Been right here for Shane Van Boening, this jump cue, and you can see it again.
Well, you could see how close it was. They're never easy. They always.
Go all the way up top and back down. No, he decided to ease it. I mean, he's hitting dead center.
Not a lot of players like that shot table you're on. And what usually happens, Jeremy, as you well know, as a match gets close.
And like Carl says, when a match gets close, you can make your way over pretty easily.
Hey, well, he's going airball. Wow. Maybe it was a little bit put in a hook, which is so brutal that you may have to play a deliberate.
Yeah, Carl's saying you just surrender ball in hand and you try to make the layout as difficult as. And once you get with the top of momentum this game as well, you'll hear us talk about the. Yeah, easy starter for Shane, but 8-9.
Scores, the draw, everything, rack by rack, as it happens. WNT live.
Really have some speed here.
He knows all the shots, does SVB. He's got a couple. Well, how did he hit this one, Jeremy? Oh my, that was
7 instead of some 7 feet. It is 4.5 by 9.
SVB is on the hill.
Close.
Yeah, we will keep an eye on that one as the match unfolds, of course, but we've got to get back over to the main table because Shane Van Boening is on the.
Touchy little shot, probably comes to the left of the 3.
Wants this to get. Jeremy, overall, he's going to be happy.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing we know about SVB, he'll be on the practice table all week in between matches to play and just keep it rolling from there.
Well, the draw, SVB marches through to round 2. What a moment for Glen Davis, but it is Shane Van Boening that is through